Hello, my brothers and sisters in our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Father Joe, and I'm here at St. Joseph's Church in Elko, Nevada. I wanted to share a reflection on the readings today, and I want to talk about two things. The first thing is this detail that the disciples go fishing. Now, when I was reading through this, I was reminded a little bit of Dr. Peter Kraft. Dr. Peter Kraft, he's a Catholic philosopher at Boston College, very, very good. But in one of his lectures talking about morality, he said that sanity, and by extension, sanctity, can be boiled down to the three R's: the right response to reality. Looking at things, looking at the circumstances, and responding in kind. And I think we see that in our disciples. On the one hand, Jesus has risen from the tomb, but the disciples don't know what to do just yet. And so they do what comes natural to them. They do what they know very well. They go fishing. A lot of the disciples were fishermen. However, when they encounter Jesus, when they see Jesus and he tells them to throw the nets into the side and they bring up a great catch, and the disciple whom Jesus loved recognizes Jesus, their immediate response is to go to Jesus. It is the right response to the circumstances. And I say this because right now, a lot of people are in a difficult and strange circumstance. They find themselves in quarantine. They find themselves unable to go out into the world. And so, okay, we find ourselves in this situation. What do we do right now? What can we do? And then on the other hand, we also see moments in which Christ enters into our life, and then to respond to those moments. I'll take this by extension. You can look this through discernment. I know quite a few people who are trying to discern God's will in their lives. And on the one hand, we have people that are constantly acting and not actually sitting, pausing, and thinking about what's going on. On the other hand, I know people that will not make any decision, will constantly stay static even when they feel called to something. And so I think the disciples can give us a useful image. Are we in a moment in which we need to pause, to take stock of what's going on, to think, and to pray in silence? Or are we in a situation in which we are called to go forth and act? Um, the right response to reality, prudence, I think will be the thing that helps dictate our actions here. The second thing I want to talk about is this little fish fry that we see on the beach of the Lake of Tiberias. Um, Four of the church fathers that I was reading earlier all talked about this being a symbol of the end times, that the lake is a symbol of the waters of the world, that we see from creation, that this is a symbol of our present age, that the fishermen, the apostles, the disciples are going out and they have a great catch. And those fish that they catch, symbolic of the chosen, of the elect, that are then brought to the shore, brought into union with Christ, the shore being a symbol of heaven, and are brought ultimately to Jesus. I thought it was an interesting little reflection. You could even take it a step further, like St. Augustine did, that the seven disciples are a sign of the fulfillment of the ages, that the 153 is a symbol of the 10 commandments, the seven sacraments, and the three persons of the Trinity, leading up to 51, and then 51 being multiplied by three again, reminding us of the Trinity. They did a whole bunch of math and ideas of how this all symbolizes the end of the world. I thought it was interesting. I don't know if that's what St. John meant, but a lot of the church fathers talked about it, so I share that with you as well. And with that, I'm going to end my reflection. Stay safe, my brothers and sisters, and may God bless and keep you.